everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Miley and this is my Oasis house build. I know you guys are wondering why I call it the Oasis house build. It is because this house actually has a little Oasis place and I decided to build it in Oasis Spring, is that what it's called? So you guys can kind of see the thing there, but yeah, so I decided to do my little fast build thing again. So let me know what you guys think about it. I decided to do it again for this video because I just wanted to see how it came together and I really liked it, even though I don't think I'm gonna stick to it because it's a lot of work. It took me 13 hours to build. As you guys didn't know that because you guys only get to see 15 minutes of it because it's a fast build. But I built this house like with the backstory of a scientist. Like he found this oasis in the middle of the desert. So he's like, you know what, I'm gonna build a house by it so I can study the animal planet and the world and, you know, even stuff that's out of this world. So he decided to just build this house here and decided to bring his family here too. So I was like, at first that little piece in the front there, that was his house first, and then the piece in the back right here is where he added on, you know what I mean, because he had his family move in and whatever else, so he decided to add it on. And so that's how this house came to be. That's why it's kind of all looking like this. And the reason why the roof are curved in like this is because I was watching this house documentary, and this is how you keep the coolness in the summer. And I don't know, you just control the temperature of the house if you curve the roof like this. Like how do I say it? The air inside the house, like the coolness of the house or the temperature of the house will rotate around inside the house if you curve the roof like that. It's just something I watched on a documentary, so I was like, oh, that's a good idea for a build. So that's what I decided to do, and that's why I curved my roof. And then just, you guys see here is just the floor plan, whatever I'm trying to say there. And then this is the backyard, and when you guys download this house, I actually changed the waterfall there a little bit. It looks more like a waterfall now, and you guys will see it in the pictures. It doesn't look as bad as it is over there. When I first did it, it was in the middle of the night. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I was up until 4 o'clock in the morning trying to figure this stuff out, and I was like, you know what, I need to go to bed. And then the next day I came back and fixed it, and yeah, so that's why this house took me 13 hours. It's because of the backyard, not even kidding, trying to get the water to flow looking naturally, and the rocks to fit in there, and whatever else to look nicely. It took me, I think, almost 5 hours just to do the yard, and then the rest was the house. Yeah. And then here we go, it's just the inside of the house. And yes, I did open floor plan again because I really like the open floor plan. I feel like it makes the space a lot bigger and you could talk to everybody instead of closing up all the spaces. It's just my opinion. So as you guys can see, it's all open floor plan, and plus the dining table. Oh my gosh, I love this dining table. I made a humongous dining table. I'm not even kidding. It fits 10 people. Well, it could fit 12 if you really want to put chairs on the other end, but I've never really do anyways. If you guys been watching my build since the beginning, I don't really like to put chairs on the other end because the head household was supposed to sit on the end of the table. So if there's 2 ends of each table, then that don't make any sense anymore. And plus, you gotta fit all them food on the table. So here I go, is just this bathroom. I decided to put 2 toilets in this bathroom and 2 sinks. It's because like I don't know what I was thinking. I usually do this when it's in a bedroom, but this is like the main hallway, and I decided to do this. I think it's because it was so big, so I was like, you know what, it's The Sims, I'm just gonna do it, it's gonna work, and we're just gonna leave it at that. And that door just leads into the lab. I didn't make his science lab very big. I was gonna put it downstairs, make a big science lab downstairs, a basement and whatever else, but then I was like, I don't feel like it. We could just use a small lab for now, you know what I mean? And if you guys don't want this lab, when you guys download this house, you guys can actually change this into a bedroom. This house actually has 4 bedrooms, so if you want to change this one to a bedroom, it could be 5 bedrooms if you really want to. I'm not gonna tell you what to do when you download this house, but you know, if you want to keep that, then go ahead and keep it. It will be fun. And yes, we have a cloning machine in there, of course. I've never really used the cloning machine in The Sims 4. That will be very interesting to see how it works, you know what I mean? And then here I just did a teenager's room. I don't care, it could be a boy or a girl, but I just did a teenager's room, and you guys will see why it's a teenager room, because there is just stuff everywhere. Like, there's not a lot of design. I didn't feel like putting plants in this room or do like a lot of pretty design, because I just feel like teenagers don't really care about that stuff, you know what I mean? They just worry about their love life and whatever else, so I just didn't decorate it too much. Maybe the mom will come in here, pick up some stuff and whatever else, but yeah, so I didn't. And plus, from my understanding, teenagers don't really care about plants anyways. They just want to kill them, so that's why there's no plants in here. So I decided to just put this alien gnome because I thought it was so cool, and I figure, you know, this teenager, which his dad is probably like a super scientist, so he probably got an alien gnome, you know, because even though because you know, teenagers, they don't really care about their parents, but it's still awesome, you know what I mean? So his dad probably got it for him, and he's like, yeah, it's cool. So he just keep it in his room. That's what I was just thinking. And then this room is just whoever you guys want, and I just made it I made a lot of these bedrooms very neutral. I didn't want to overcolor it like I usually do. I don't know, it's just because I feel like it's in the middle of the desert, and I didn't want to draw a lot of color to it. I want a lot of the attentions to be outside where the oasis is. Does that make any sense? I didn't want it to be concentrated too much on the inside of the house, even though this house is humongous. I'm pretty sure if I really wanted to and not make the bedrooms too big, I could have made like 6 or 7 bedrooms, because I believe we have 4 bathrooms too. So yeah, it's like 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. So if I really wanted to, I could have made more bedrooms. But you know, I think it's nice the way it is, so I'm just gonna leave it as that. And then this room is just really blue and green and whatever else, and I really like the yard in this house. Like, if I was to play this house, I think my Sims would spend a lot of time outside instead of inside, because I spent a lot of time doing that outside, even though it's kind of, I don't know how to, simple. Like, it's really simple. Like, there's just a waterfall and then the hangout place for the outside, but it's so simple that it's so beautiful, you know what I mean? And then you guys could see like a lot of the windows, like throughout the like, if you look out the windows and stuff, you can see a lot of the landscaping outside the windows. And that's why I like to use the big windows, is because if you're gonna live in a beautiful outside place, you know what I mean, a place where beautiful outside is what I meant to say. Of course, you're gonna want to have big windows so you can see the outside, you know what I mean, so you can still see what's out there instead of just inside. And so that's why I like to use the big windows, and I thought it was like pretty cool. Like, when I was taking the pictures and I saw what I could see outside of the windows, I was like, oh, this is neat, you know what I mean? And I thought it was pretty cool. And yes, you can go swimming out in those ponds, or yeah, I would call them ponds. But I figured, because you guys are like, well, where's the water coming from? Why would there be water? If you guys play the Oasis Spring town, you know there are rivers like around and stuff. So I just figured that the water would be coming from there, and it just goes in here, and then they just, you know, gather it, and it made a little oasis. And the family the main guy just decided to make it into a house and just boosted up the decoration a little bit more. Like, he just made the oasis a little bit prettier and stuff. And if you guys are to download this and just upload it, and I put it in where the land grab's house was, because I took it out and built it there, and I think it really goes because all the rocks and everything around it like really ties it together with the house. If you put it anywhere else, I don't know how well it will look because I haven't tried it yet, but I think it really goes with where the Landgrab's house is, because there's a little bit of greens around there and there's a lot of big rocks, and this house have a lot of big rocks, so I think it will really go there. And then these are just half bathrooms. I just decided to do half bathrooms, you know, because we need a lot of bathroom if there's gonna be a lot of people coming here or a lot of Sims living here, because I don't know what it is in the Sims, but Sims always walk into each other when they use the bathroom, like seriously. And no matter how many bathrooms you have 3 bathrooms, you have 7 bathrooms, they always want to use that one bathroom. Like seriously, every Sims game I've played has been like that. I don't know if that's the same with you guys, but every Sims game I've played has been like that. Like, I'm like, seriously, there's another bathroom over there, why can't you go use that other bathroom? Why do you have to use the one that, you know, so and so is using? Like, this is for reals right now, and it's just really annoying, even though I could build as many bathrooms as I want in any houses, but that always happens. Even your guests, like, you're in the bathroom and there's a bathroom like right next door, and your guests decide to come use the bathroom that you're in instead of the one that is open and nobody even go and use it. But here I just started to put like trophies and stuff, because like I said, the dad is a scientist, you know, or the founder of this house and place is a scientist, so he is very proud of his work. He got trophies for it, you know, he is a very well-known scientist, and so that's why I was like, okay, so we're gonna put some trophies here, and then just a lot of pictures of the space, you know, like the space, a lot of picture of space, like outer space and stuff. And as weird as it is, this house does not have like a telescope or anything. So when you build this house and you do want them to have a telescope, because I did basically say it's a scientist house, but I didn't put a telescope because I didn't want to ruin my backyard. Maybe when I, you know, play the house, I'll figure out a way or where to put it, but for now, there is no telescope. And plus, your house might be more expensive if there's a telescope. I'm just saying, even though you might just put cheats to get this house anyways, so yeah. And then here is just the last bedroom. I just made, like I said, make it very neutral. I made all the floorings wood, of course, because if you guys already noticed, I made all the floorings wood because I thought it was just a really neat idea. Because growing up, I did grow up in a house with wood flooring, and I really liked it, even though my husband won't let me change my house right now to wood flooring. But yeah, I really liked it. I really liked the wood flooring, so I just decided to use it for this house. And so this is gonna end here pretty soon. I'm just gonna finish up some little last minute decoration and stuff. So I do hope you guys like this video. Thumbs up if you guys do, subscribe if you guys haven't, because builds do come out every Friday night between 4:30 and 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, even though sometimes I get it out late because my internet has been acting up really weird, or it's my computer. So I will talk to you guys all later. You guys have a good day, good night, wherever you guys live in the world, and bye. She's just like, stop talking and kiss me already. He's